What happens to burned landscapes after a wildfire? Imagine a landscape that was once lush and green suddenly turned into a charred, blackened scene. After a wildfire, the land looks very different, but nature has a way of bouncing back. When a wildfire burns through an area, it destroys most of the plants and trees, leaving behind exposed soil. This makes the land vulnerable to erosion because without plants to hold the soil in place, rain can wash it away. Heavy rainstorms can cause floods or debris flows that damage nearby roads, homes, and water supplies. Sometimes, this erosion can be worse than the fire itself and may continue for many years if not managed properly. Soon after the fire, hardy plants called pioneer species start to grow. These include grasses, small plants, and microorganisms that can survive in tough conditions. They help stabilize the soil, prevent erosion, and slowly improve the soil's nutrients. As these plants grow, they create a better environment for larger plants like shrubs and trees to take root. The speed of this recovery depends on how intense the fire was, the health of the land before the fire, and how much moisture is available afterward. Grasslands tend to bounce back faster because fires there are usually less intense and shorter. Forests, however, can take decades to fully recover. Large trees grow back slowly, sometimes taking 20 or more years, and often need help from human efforts like planting new trees and controlling invasive species that can outcompete native plants. People and specialized teams play a big role in helping the land recover. They assess the burned areas quickly and take steps to protect the soil. This includes planting native grasses, spreading mulch, and installing barriers like straw wattles or logs to slow down water flow. They also work to control invasive plants that might take over the area. Restoring damaged infrastructure like fences, signs, and water sources is also part of the process. Soil health is very important because fire can change its chemistry, reduce organic material, and increase contamination risks. Restoring soil helps plants grow again and supports animals that depend on the land. Over time, with natural growth and human help, the landscape begins to heal. It might look very different at first, but with patience and care, life returns. The process can take many years or even decades, but it shows how resilient nature can be after a wildfire.